Welcome back to Afternoon Live. Our next guest is back with the latest cookbook from Milk Street Kitchen featuring 200 recipes for sweet and savory delights. Here to share a simple yogurt cake from Milk Street Bakes, we welcome back J.M. Hirsch. It's so good to see you.
Thank you for having me back.
This is a fun recipe.
This is a fun one, and it really gets to the core of this book. So what we did for this book is we took all the baking recipes that you already know and love.
Okay.
Then we traveled the world to learn better, brighter, more exciting ways of making them.
That's really fun.
This is not your grandmother's Betty Crocker. Let's put it that way.
All right.
All right. So today we're going to make this really cool cake from France.
Okay.
It's called 1, 2, 3, 4 yogurt cake.
I like the sound of that.
Okay.
That sounds like I can do this.
You can. This is actually a very popular dish that came from France about 100 years ago.
Cool.
And the equation is built into the name.
I see.
1 cup of yogurt, 2 cups of sugar,
Oh.
3 cups of flour, and 4 eggs.
That's
Isn't that
amazing.
cool? And you literally measure using the yogurt cup.
Because of course.
Isn't that brilliant?
That's genius.
Leave it to the French.
No dishes.
Exactly.
Yay.
So now, yogurt cups generally are 5.3 ounces like these.
Okay.
Or they're 4 ounces. Okay? You can use either. Doesn't matter.
Sure. Okay.
But just use one. Stay consistent.
Right, of which proportion you're going for.
Exactly. And if you use 5.3, you're going to want a 9-inch cake pan.
Okay.
If you use 4 ounce, you're going to want a regular loaf pan.
Okay.
That's it.
That's the only math to be done.
It's the only math you have
like
to
that.
do. Exactly. So we're going to start with 1 thing of yogurt.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a nice Greek yogurt, is that what you go for?
Yep. Just a nice plain.
Right.
You don't want a flavored yogurt.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're going to add our 4 eggs. We're going to do it out of order because we want our wet ingredients first.
Sure.
Okay. So there are 4 eggs. Okay.
So far I'm
Set
with you.
that, and we're going to whisk.
Okay.
Okay. Now, as I whisk, if you would be so kind, I'm going to
Yes.
break my eggs up, of adding our 2 pots of sugar.
Okay.
There we go.
Can do this.
There we
Shake
go.
them right in.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. And,
1
and 2.
2.
There we go.
Okay.
So this book was so fun to work on because we got to take, again, like the stuff you already love,
Sure.
and then just kind of blow up expectations about them.
Right.
You know, so we do a chocolate chip cookie, for example, that has rye flour in it to give it kind of a pepperiness, which is very cool.
Interesting.
Now I'm going to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of baking powder, and after I do that, if you want to add our 3 cups of flour.
Okay. Does this need to go low and slow, or can you just kind of dump it in?
Yeah, don't dump it all
Okay.
quite at once, but
All
there
right.
we go. Perfect.
Some things with baking, you're just never sure.
Well, that is the tricky part about baking,
Yeah.
is it's important to, follow the recipe because science matters when it comes to baking.
That whole thing about following the recipe.
But
Okay.
the good news is we have some very talented bakers at Milk Street, and we do all the math for you. We make all the errors for you so
That's
that
true.
you don't have to worry about them.
It's going to come out perfectly every time.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'm just going to mix this in, and then I'll have you pour that one in.
Right.
Now, the nice thing about this cake is it's kind of a neutral palate. And
Right.
that means you can flavor it however you like.
That's super fun.
So today, just for fun, because, thinking of the holidays and what kind of flavor profiles we like, I brought some cinnamon and some orange zest.
Oh, yum.
Perfect for the holidays. They work great together. But really, you could do a lemon cake.
Yeah.
You could add some chocolate to this.
Yes.
You could use some nuts in this. That would be lovely. Or some dried fruit would be great.
Okay.
And do whatever you like. Now, we're going to add a cup of yogurt. I'm sorry, not yogurt, of oil.
Oh, okay.
Because we want to make sure it's nice and rich.
This is going to be
It's
so
gonna be
delightful.
so
Oh,
good.
my good. Well, I like the canvas that you're beginning with because you can really go anywhere. And I think
Yep.
over the holidays, we get really rich and decadent things.
Exactly.
And this you can kind of brighten up with something more citrusy.
Exactly. So, if you want to add the cinnamon, I'm going to add our orange zest here.
Oh, that smells so good already.
It's so simple. Again, the truth of this is that kids in France did this.
Right.
This is its origins.
This is the family in the kitchen together making it all happen.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's so simple. You and I are doing this in real time.
We are.
You know?
This isn't a TV magic situation.
Exactly.
This is all that it takes to put this together.
Exactly. So I'm going
Okay.
to finish this up, and now I'll hand you the baking
So is
pan.
this just a floured pan?
Yes,
Okay.
we coated it with a little bit of oil, and then we sprinkled in some all-purpose flour.
Okay.
And then we just tapped it around to coat evenly, and then we shake it out, and so that we don't get any excess in there. And that's it. And in a matter of, what, 3 minutes here?
Look at the beautiful
We
color
have a perfect
on that.
cake batter.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
All right, and you can smell that orange.
Oh, yeah.
And again,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can take it in any direction you want. So I'm just going to pour this in.
Now you're talking. That
Yeah.
looks
Doesn't
so
that look
good.
great?
Okay.
I'm going to pop that into a 350-degree oven for 45, 50 minutes.
Okay.
And you'll check it often, and
Voila.
that's it. And then you end up with this gorgeous
Look at
cake.
this.
Now, I will let you do the honors.
Okay.
So there is some
I'm
powdered
nervous.
sugar.
Powdered
to-
sugar first.
Yeah, make
Okay.
it look fancy.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
And you can never have enough powdered sugar,
Yeah,
right?
and let's be serious here. Okay. Should I dive in?
Dig right in,
Okay.
please.
I'm nervous.
And because of the yogurt and because of the oil, it comes out so moist and tender, and it's such a simple cake. You know, yogurt is just a wonderful baking ingredient. It really gives the finished product such a wonderful crumb.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Look at
Yeah,
that. And
that's
the little flecks
gorgeous.
of orange in there are
Yep.
so beautiful.
We have, in the book, we have a yogurt flatbread. It's even easier than this, but again, the yogurt just creates such a tender crumb. It's wonderful.
Look at the gigantic piece that I cut for myself. Okay, relax, Hannah. Okay. I'm not going to eat this whole thing, but I am going to dive in and take a bite.
It is
This
so
looks
good, and
so
it's so
yummy.
simple. Isn't that great? And now, put some fresh berries on that, maybe some
Yes.
ice cream or whipped cream, whatever you like. Take it in any direction you want.
Taking one bite of that makes me want to try it every which way.
Yes.
This is dangerous.
It is.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Delightful. Oh my gosh. Okay, the book again is Milk Street Bakes. We'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.